Perhaps my favorite film of the festival, certainly my favorite foreign film, actually it's a tie between two films. The first one is from Denmark. It's called The Hunt. It was nominated this year for the Oscars for Best Foreign Film. And it's a story, again, it's a dramatic story, not a documentary. It's a work of fiction, but it's about a kindergarten teacher, who is falsely accused by a child of being molested. And he then tries to fight for his survival. But everybody wants to believe the child. And of course, we know this is a problem in our society, and a lot of times the children are telling the truth and you want to believe them. But the question it poses is, do we still live in a society where it's better to let 10 guilty men go free than to put one innocent man in prison? And this man was innocent. And who are they going to believe? It would put yourself in that situation and be the most frightening thing if the kid down the street said this about you. It's a very powerful film and very well done. The other film that it's tied with, and my favorite, I guess both of these are kind of dark from other countries. This is a German film. It's called Stations of the Cross. And it's a film that's about a girl and a family, and they belong to the very conservative wing of the Catholic Church. We have that here in our country. I call it the Mel Gibson wing. You know, they still want to say the Mass in Latin, and they want to go back to the old ways where men were men and women were, get them off the altar. But this is set in Germany, and I didn't know that they had the same sort of thing in Germany. I mean, we see a lot of it with, say, kind of born again Christians here who become really, really consumed with their beliefs and their religion. So the story about this priest and this young girl, called Stations of the Cross, I don't really want to give too much of it away, but it's structured just like there's 14 Stations of the Cross. Those of you who are recovering Catholics like me, you know what I'm talking about. And so there's 14 chapters in the film, and it's titled after each Station of the Cross. Jesus gets his crown of thorns. Veronica wipes the face of Jesus, etc. But they're not acting out the Stations of the Cross. It's just a metaphor for what you're seeing on the screen. It's one of the best pieces of cinematic art I've seen in a long time. And both of these films, The Hunt from Denmark and Stations of the Cross from Germany, if you want a really strong, powerful hour and a half at the movies, I encourage you to see these two films.